Hey everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Rejuvenation. So on the last part, we did a little bit more side questing and we started on the help quest here in Kristiline Town. And we have two more help quests here to take care of. The last two are actually related, which is why I kind of wanted to leave them to be done together. Even though the first one we'll be taking right here is going to be pretty short. It's called Research. There's research to be done. Help is requested. Can someone please go out and find it? Yeah, sure. Please meet me outside the help center for more information. Alright. And look who it is. Ah, there you are, I see. Had a feeling you'd be the one to accept my request. Yeah, I wonder why. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who accepts these requests. We are bound by blood. We are family. Good. Now I want to explain what I need help with. I've been getting readings of weird wavelengths here on Terrajuma. Currently, there are 7 readings I'm receiving at the moment. There are 2 in Kristiline, 2 in Telia Resort, 1 in Terrajuma Jungle, and 2 in Kokori. I'm getting exceptionally weird readings from the 2 in Kokori, so I think we should leave that one last. Godspeed. Get to it. Alright, I guess we heard the man. So, the first 2 in Kokori should be right here, actually. It's this old lady right here. How peculiar. Subject seems to refuse silence. Behavior noted. Be on your way then. So that's 1. And the second one is here in the Pokemart. Subject seems to be enthralled with subject B2. Continuing status check of... Alright. And that's pretty much it for Kristiline Town. So, next up is Telia Resort. Here in Telia Resort, there's 2 more to find, and the first is over here. So I'm sure you all remember this creepy hiker dude. Didn't give anything away the last time we checked him out, but this time, extremely odd. This person decided to come talk to me even though I'm out of the main path? Was this not a mistake? I suppose not. I'm reporting this. So I'm sure you're getting alien vibes from that. Then again, Jenkel is kind of someone who feels like an aliens person. He feels like the aliens guy that you would see on the History Channel. Next person is over here. Huh. Do humans generally approach people through one-on-one contact? How sublime. Horribly sublime. You may leave. And that's it for the Telia Resort. So on to the Terrajuma Jungle. Here in the jungle, we actually want to be here outside of the lumberyard. Also, you may have noticed, but I didn't talk about these rock climb walls at all. And that's because there's really nothing important here, right now. Anyways, inside of the lumberyard building, we want to talk to this person. Fascinating. They even go out of their way to meet other humans. This will be reported. And with that, it leaves 2 more people for us to talk to in the Kokori village. Here in Kokori village, the house we want to enter is right here. Also, I want to point out something cool. So if you check out these posters now, they've been updated. They've actually been updated quite a while ago. And they're updated to say, come to Telia Resort tomorrow for an awesome cook-off hosted by the talented Amber Von Brandt. P.S. Bring me presents. What a brat. But that's been updated for quite a while now. Anyways, inside this building is the last 2 people we want to talk to. You aren't on to us, right? How unsettling. The subject has seemed to talk to all of our other operatives. And with that, we can exit the building for a cutscene. So this is why you actually want to talk to those two last. Subject has become a threat. Subject has caught on. Eradicate the threat immediately. Destroy. I see. Are you mad? You can't just stand around while extraterrestrials eat your brain. Let's get out of here with my latest invention. A telemote. It's a remote and a teleporter. Well, that didn't go as I expected it to. We got the information we wanted, so everything's good in the name of science. We shall meet again, I see. This little quest of ours isn't done yet. But for now, how about we just take a break? And then he just teleports out of there. So for our troubles, we get an upgrade. Could always use more of those. They're actually pretty useful. And we unlock this quest. If you tried to take this quest earlier, you kinda couldn't. I found the same 7 signals from before. This time, they're all in one spot. That spot is Terrajuma Shore. They're on the eastern part of Terrajuma Shore by this little shack. You'll need surf to reach it, so don't forget that. No, we won't forget that at all. Alright, so off to Terrajuma Shore we go. Alright, so here on Terrajuma Shore, on the eastern part where we first crash landed when we got here, you want to make your way to this little stream right here, and you just want to surf all the way up it. And that's kind of gross. So I'm just going to check my team really quickly. That's not what I want. There actually isn't anything that's going to happen right here, except a cutscene. What are you lot doing on Terrajuma, huh? We have you somewhat surrounded, don't we, Icy? I think we're outnumbered. I think you're messed up in the head, Dr. Jekyll. Wrong. We have you surrounded. You two know too much. We must eradicate you appropriately. Let us reveal our true forms. We have revealed ourselves to you. Oh, now this is a development. We're a group of Inkei. Not so fast. If you lay a hand on any of us, we will destroy your friends. Leave us to our plans, and we shall set them free. First, you must tell us what you all are doing here. We are not obliged to answer to stinky humans like you two. Our plans are absolute. We shall be successful, and there's nothing you all can do about it. Okay, we're going after them. Also, I just realized I've been calling him Jekyll, but he's Jenkel. Anyways, this is a pretty awesome quest series. I'm just gonna make sure everything's fine, because we do have a battle coming up here. You probably want to save right about here. Oh! Looks like we've hit a little snag. Filthy humans. We have captured your fellow companions. Leave this place or face the consequences of your futile actions. Companions? Ha! That's actually quite funny. The aliens think that these strangers are our companions. Quite funny. I see. It seems that they are possessing these humans and using them as dolls. Take care of them, won't you? Yeah, leave the dirty work up to us, right? Filthy humans. Take your companions. They're no longer any use to us. Ugh, what's going on? How did we get in here? Does it matter? Let's just get out of here. Tick-tock, tick-tock. The time is ticking and the aliens are getting away. Yeah, he's definitely the aliens guy from the History Channel. Anyways, over here we can find a data drive. We can't do anything with this right now, but you'll see what we'll do with it later. Also, right now is a really good time to heal your team, so I'll get back to you on that. And we're back, so team's healed up, it's ordered, and I've saved, and we're going to move forward here. We were peacefully observing the people of this land. Yet you bothered us, and now have learned the truth about us. Do you have any idea what you're up against? Well, love, that's why we're here. To find out. You watch how you talk to our chief. Your chief is a human? Are all humans this stupid and smelly? That's our chief, Malamar, using the human as a doll. Oh, the same way you've used those friends of ours. Why even use humans anyway? You all don't exactly seem to enjoy our company. You humans have something we of the Inkay line do not. And what's that? Irrelevant. We shall dispose of you promptly and continue our grand design. So here is a boss battle. So you start off with like a level 50 Inkay, and unfortunately that had to have contrary. It had to. But anyways, these Inkay don't have set abilities, and I don't even think they have set moves. They just have whatever moves that they're supposed to have at this level. But this Inkay definitely will have superpower, and it's gonna annihilate my Stoutland right here. So what I recommend doing is these Inkay get progressively higher leveled up to around level 90. And what I recommend doing is just soft resetting basically until you get an Inkay that is not going to have contrary. Which is why I have my Stoutland here in the front, because Stoutland has Intimidate, so if it doesn't have a contrary, then the Intimidate goes off and it will lose attack and not gain it. So anyways, I'll catch you in a bit as soon as I soft reset into something more favorable. Anyways, it only took me a couple soft resets right here, so now I'm up against an Inkay that doesn't have contrary, and since this is the lowest level Inkay, I want to use it as setup fodder. So it's going to hit me with superpower, which will actually drop its attack, which is good. This means I can lower its attack basically to nothing a little bit faster. And as soon as we finish doing that, we can send in our setup sweeper. For me, it's going to be my Blaziken. For you, it could be whatever. At this point, you have access to a lot of things. I think for Alligator learns like Dragon Dance, you could use that even. And oops, that was unnecessary. But anyways, I'll go ahead and send in Blaziken right here. So I took absolutely nothing from that. And I'm just going to set up a bulk up, well actually 6 bulk ups, and just run through this team. So that right there was the unfortunate bit. They have Psycho Cut and Night Slash, and both of those have a little bit higher crit chance than other moves do. And critical hit chances go through stat reductions and stat boost, so that's really, really unfortunate. But hopefully I can get a few more bulk ups off before I have to sweep the rest of its team. So in fact, instead of making you watch my Blaziken bulk up 6 times, I'm just going to cut straight to that. Or not. Yeah, I'll see you all in a bit. Alright, I'm back. I actually successfully set up this time, so I'm going to go ahead and start setting up the stacking shot right here. I should pretty much just one-shot this. Next up is the level 80 Inkay, so I should one-shot this or do pretty heavy damage to it. There's the level 70. There's the level 60, and I believe the level 55 will come out next. Or the level 90. Alright, there's the level 90. So The level 90 and the level 80 are pretty dangerous. They're still only Inkay, but they're extremely high level. They can still do some pretty big damage if you let them. So that was pretty easy. Your strength is interesting, but still worthless to me. We shall retreat and surrender for now, but we'll be back. We don't forget. Ugh. What am I doing here? It seems like you were abducted for some experiments, lass. Experiments? Where exactly are we? We're currently on Terrajuma Island, located in a secret underground lair. Terrajuma? Ah, that's right! I came to this island to learn more about Pokémon moves. I was renting a place in Kristiline and then... well, I can't remember the rest. Anyway, I should thank you guys. I think I'll go back home now. I don't know if this will help you or not, but I'm the official move relearner of Avium. If you ever need me to reteach a move to your Pokemon, you should come find me. I live in Sheerden Village. There aren't too many houses, so you should find me relatively quickly. You did a pretty good job there, I see. This is goodbye for now, but I'm sure we'll meet again. I found something in here that you may like. I'll leave it by the help rewards, lady. So that's nice. And sorry about the sounds in the background, my cat is going crazy once again. But anyways, if you go back to Sheerden Village, you can actually finally use the move relearner infinitely. Before, it was just her sister there, and she would only help you reteach moves once a day. So that's nice. But anyways, let's go back to the help center and grab our reward. So back here at the help center, we can go ahead and claim our reward. Completed the question help request. Here's your reward, and we grab an Inkay. So that can go to the PC. And unfortunately, there really isn't any bonus for doing all the missions here, so that's unfortunate. Also, something to note is that if you go back to the Mover Learner's house and talk to the little sister of the Mover Learner, she'll give you a free heart scale, which is basically all you need to reteach a move. So that's nice. Anyways, besides that, there's one bit of exploration that I want to take care of before we go ahead and move on with the story. So I'm going to head back to Kokori Village. Alright, so here in Sheerden Village, we're actually going to head straight out here to Route 5. I'm sure you saw me pass this earlier and you just scratched your heads, but we're going to deal with this right now. Anyways, before we begin, you're going to need a Pyukumuku. You can just get one off Terrajuma Shore, and it should immediately know the move called Purify. So if we come into this cave, we'll get the prompt, the cave is corrupted. We want to break one of these rocks here with our golden hammer. We'll encounter a Graveler, and we want to use the move Purify, and that's not gonna work. Thanks for helping out. So we'll try this again. Hopefully this Graveler does not self-destruct. And that's good, it uses Stealth Rocks. Let's be nice. So anyways, with this, I just want to get out of the battle right here. That's fine, you can kill Pyukumuku now if you want. And we'll get a prompt that the cave echoes dully, and we're done here. You don't want to get into another battle inside this room now. So what we need to do now is head to the Safari Zone. Back here in Kokori Village, we're going to go over here to this lovely lady, and over 3,500 Pokédollars, just so we can enter Safari Zone. You know, despite the fact that I still have PTSD from what that Chansey did to me the last time we were here. I'm going to do something really unusual and spray repel too. You don't do this in the Safari Zone. Oh, and also, something else I should mention is, assuming that you haven't brought Dunsparce to the lab here in Terrajuma, and made them native to Terrajuma and had them chase out the Vileplume that are in the ground, you're going to need some spice powder for this. But anyways, aside from that, I'm going to go ahead and move on over here. I'm going to have to get rid of this Vileplume right here, and I should just be able to run away, hop over here, and then move into this cave. This is the other side of the cave right here. So if you move over here and talk to this girl, she'll say that you purified the cave. I don't know how long it'll keep this form though. And now that the water is back, the exit at the end of the cave is submerged with water. Or rather, it's not. That doesn't make sense. So with this, we can actually surf all the way down here and exit out here. And what we find out here is a Wimpod. So, pretty much like in the main games, all we have to do is chase it around. And eventually it runs itself into a corner over here and we can battle it and catch it. So, that's great. And with that, we're almost done. There's one thing I want to do, and I actually want to head back to Gearin City. I made sort of a mistake. So the last time we were at Jenner's lab, we found out that we could talk to Professor Hawthorne over here, and for having seen there's like 350 Pokemon, he would give us either an Elekid or a Magby egg. He also offered us something else if we got 550 Pokemon seen in our decks, and we now do. I actually got it wrong though. He doesn't give you one of the Johto starter's eggs, which was what I said apparently. I don't know what kind of drugs I was on at the moment. But this is amazing! You've seen at least 550 Pokemon. I see. Please take the other egg that was in Jenner's office. I'm sure Professor Jenner would have been happy to know that an exquisite trainer like you will be the one to raise those eggs. So yeah, he actually lets you get both eggs, which is very important because, well, you can't get these Pokemon in the wild, ever. So there we go, we can get both the Elekid and the Magby. And that's all I wanted to take care of, so let's head back to Telia Resort and get on with the story. So back here in Telia Resort, we want to make our way to Tesla's villa, and we want to make our way to Amber's room within the villa. Not sure why when there were other rooms that we could have used, but this is fine. Hope she'll be okay. Her fever is getting worse. Only the weak get sick. Get good, Melia. That's great. Saki's awesome. She's running quite the fever, and it seems to be getting worse by the second. If we don't find suitable medicine for her, this might be bad. Where can we find medicine? Does the Pokemon hold any? Not sure, but we're going to have to look around. But in the meantime, we need to discuss what's our next step. Binem, on the way, you told me that you weren't able to retrieve Magma Drift? Nope, and what makes things worse is that Angie froze the whole shop over with Nevermelt ice. Even with Angie becoming inactive, it didn't melt, so that's a headache. If we can't melt it, then why don't we just knock down the whole building? There are people living in that house, Saki. That'll hurt them, or even worse. Expelled? Hey, who cares about them? This is for the greater good. But fine, I'll just keep this for Plan B for now. No, we really won't. There might be something we can actually do. I see. Could you go back to Kristiline and visit the Sapphire Museum? It's a museum that's focused mainly around mythology and legendary Pokemon. I remember at my time at Access University, I read a book called The Three Golems. It was mentioned the source of Nevermelt Ice, which was the legendary Pokemon Regice. I only skimmed through it, but it may detail a way of melting Nevermelt Ice. Thank heavens you didn't send me there. I would have died of boredom. No, I'll need you to stay here and look after Melia. It's unlikely, but Team Zen could invade and attack at any point. As for me, I'm going to search the island for medicine. What about me? Saki, we're friends and all, but it'd be best if you stayed out of this. What? Like hell I'm going to sit around and play video games for 8 more hours? Because I already did that. You've already proven to be quite unreliable as of late. Lives are at stake here, Saki. I'm not taking any chances. No, you know what, Valerie? I'm going to build something so cool, something so reliable. It'd be so fantastic that you'll be begging me for your forgiveness. But guess what? You're not going to get it. I'll be back. It's settled then. We know our jobs. Once I get that medicine for Melia, I'll try my best to help out. For now, I have to get going. Good luck. And we do know our jobs, so back to Kristiline it is. Alright, so back here in Kristiline Town, right here is the Sapphire Museum. We're gonna go ahead and go in. Pay our $500 fine, unfortunately. Right over here is someone we want to talk to. This is the director. Hello, I'm the director of the Sapphire Museum. We have a wide variety of attractions here at the museum, but sadly we're one model short. If you find someone who can provide a new attraction, please send them here. So this is a side quest that we could have taken care of earlier, but I figured since we were going to be here anyways, well, it could basically wait. There's also some suspicious people around, like this guy. What else can I learn about here? I've already read every book I could possibly read in here. Yeah, I suppose we should think about leaving now that Angie's gone. Suspicious. So anyways, here's the Regi statue, and you want to save right here. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, but there is a battle that's going to trigger once we talk to this. Regice, I schooled him. And we found out absolutely nothing. Hey, I see. I've been looking for you. I managed to defeat Crawley and got my first badge. I never thought I was capable of even earning one badge, but I did it. Hey, I see. Are you proud of me? Don't be heartless. Say yes. Aw, geez, thanks. I tried my best. But just you wait. I'll be up to your level soon. Anyway, it's been a while since we battled. Let's see where we are in terms of strength. I had a feeling she was going to say that. So, here's the Aelita Battle, and she has a full team now. Full team of problems, but considering everything that we've been through right now, it can't be that bad, right? So I actually went to the Mover Learner before this, and I taught Amoongus Gastro Acid, just right over Sweet Scent. If I need Sweet Scent, I can get literally anything else that's not going to be permanent on my party to do that. So, yeah, we're just going to hit this with Gastro Acid. She starts with Gliscor, level 48, holds a Toxic Orb, so obviously it's going to have Poison Heal, and it's just going to heal off. Has Stealth Rocks, Earthquake, Sod, and U-Turn. So, I'm going to go ahead and just hit it with a Gastro Acid while she sets up Stealth Rocks on me. So it's going to try to Earthquake me out right here, and I'm just going to Giga Drain and survive off that. Meanwhile, because I suppressed its Poison Heal, it's actually going to take damage from the Toxic instead of actually healing off of it. So that's pretty neat. So I should be able to survive one more hit, and I should be able to finish off the Gliscor right here. I like that. I was honestly tempted to let her rack up some Toxic turns, because if you let something that has Poison Heal or an immunity ability rack up turns of Toxic, Those turns still count, and you could simply use Gastro Acid and watch it get one-shot by the poison. So anyway, she wants to send in Hawlucha right here. And... I'll go ahead and send in Blaziken, that's fine. So this Hawlucha is holding the Flying Gem, has Unbird for an ability. It has X-Scissor, Drain Punch, Bounce, and Swords Dance. So I'm going to go ahead and start setting up Bulk Ups. And hopefully I can get another Bulk Up before it hits me with the Bounce. Hopefully I don't get paralyzed. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Well, I don't feel like dealing with this, so I'm actually going to heal up. Let's see what I have. I have a full restore, I don't mind wasting that. So hopefully this time, actually no, it hasn't burdened, it should... Oh, I actually do outspeed it, that's fine. Either way, I'm just going to keep setting up on the Hawlucha, and it's going to miss, so that's really nice. I just went ahead and popped the full restore. I really don't feel like wasting time on Aelita. At this point, the Hawlucha is going to Swords Dance, and it's too late. At the move relearner, I actually thought about replacing Blaze Kick with Flare Blitz, but honestly, it's not that important. I'm going to start setting up a stacking shot right here. This Lucario is actually a special Lucario. It's got a Focus Sash. So it has Calm Mind, Aura Spear, Shadow Ball, and Flash Cannon. So that was a crit. I should take this and live fairly decently. That's Lucario down. Next up is Mienshao, holding the Muscle Band, has Bounce, U-Turn, Jump Kick, and Poison Jab. And I should just one-shot this. Next up is our own Blaziken, also holding the Muscle Band, has Brave Bird, Protect, Sky Uppercut, and Blaze Kick. So I should one-shot this as well. And I actually didn't. Finally, here is the Staraptor. Just dances all over the place. Move more like this. No. Anyways, the Staraptor is holding the Assault Vest, so has increased special defense, as Brave Bird, Close Combat, U-Turn, and Takedown. So I'll go ahead and see how much I can do with Stacking Shot. Yeah, that's more like it. Well, that didn't go quite as I hoped. Oh, I tried. I can't expect to be stronger than you after only one gym battle. But don't worry, I'll get stronger for you and everyone else. Oh, I got so caught up with battling that I forgot to mention that I ran into Val. She told me everything and asked me to come help you with this Never Melt Ice stuff. This is the Pokemon Regice, right? It's claimed to be the Pokemon that created Never Melt Ice. For some reason, this Pokemon seems really familiar to me. Especially this one, but I can't really pinpoint why. I guess it's not important. If it was, I would have remembered. Now to figure out how to melt that pesky Never Melt Ice. Hey, excuse me. Oh, hello. Sorry for the interruption. My name is Arena, and this is my scout Pokemon Woobat. I heard you guys talking about the golems displayed here. Are you guys in mythology enthusiasts too? Not really. We're just researching a way to melt Never Melt Ice. Also, my name is Aelita, and this is Icy. Hi, Aelita and Icy. Also, you're worried about Nevermelt Ice. Easy! Have you ever heard of the story called The Princess with the Frozen Heart? It's about a princess named Hera who had her heart frozen by an evil Frostlass. No matter what her people did, they could not thaw out her frozen heart. Until one day, a prince in his heat ran appeared with an item called the Magma Stone. Using the Magma Stone, the princess was freed of her icy prison. So if you want to melt Nevermelt Ice, all you need is that Magma Stone. But that's just a fairy tale. That's not real life. Hey, it's a fairy tale, but the properties of the Magma Stone are real. It's actually been scientifically proven too. Being stuck in a museum gives you a lot of time to read. Where would we even find something like that? Hey, do you take criticism? If so, you should learn to infer a tad. Obviously, as the name implies, you'll find it in places with magma. It's not necessarily native to volcanoes or anything, as long as there's magma. Anyway, we've chatted enough, I think. Now that the town is no longer frozen, I think I'll take my leave. After all, the search for my brother isn't over yet. Search for your brother? Yep, my brother Rin ran away from home, and for personal reasons I'm chasing after him. Did you just say Rin? Rin's your brother? Huh? Yeah, he is. Do you guys happen to know him? In that case, do you guys know where he is right now? We don't know where Rin is right now, but... Damn it. I thought I finally had a lead. Alright, thanks for the help anyway. I gotta go. See you two later. Wait. I tried to tell her about Rin, but she doesn't sit still. That's fine though. We heard what we needed to. If it's scientifically proven for the Magma Stone to be able to melt Nevermelt Ice, then we have to search for the Magma Stone ourselves. The only place I know where magma is located is Keratos. It's a long ways away from here, but it may be our only shot. That also told me you have a yacht, right? Let's take that to Giran and make our way to Sheridan. So, that's that, right? Well, not exactly. We could continue on with that, but I'd rather take care of this guy's problem right here first. So, instead of going to Sheridan, we're going to Golden Leaf Town. Here in Golden Leaf Town, if we enter this house right here above the trucker, there's this guy right here. I don't really care about anything. I just like to create art. Sculpting, drawing, painting, you name it. If you find someone who needs art done, please refer them to me. And that's all we really need to know. Back to the Sapphire Museum we go. So back here at the museum, if we talk to the director... Wait, you say you know someone from Golden Leaf Town who could be able to supply this museum. Please bring them here. I'd like to hire them. Yeah, so we're basically just relaying messages at this point. Back to Golden Leaf Town. And back here, if we talk to him... You found someone who's interested in my work. Really? Kristiline Town, huh? Thanks for telling me. I'll make my way there now. And you guessed it, we have to head all the way back to the museum. So back here at the museum, this is our last trip here, for now. Yes, I would like you to create a sculpture for our new exhibit. The question is, what should it be of? I know you're not really involved in any of this art business, but do you have a suggestion? And you get to pick between Rayquaza, Groudon, and Kyogre. It doesn't really matter. Statue of Rayquaza, I believe that shall do. Okay, I'll let my sculpture get started. Let's see how this goes. Ah, glorious! It's a wonderful statue. Thank you very much. Here's your payment for the wondrous sculpture. given me $1 million. All for one sculpture? Why, of course. This magnificent piece shall be visited by many people once they learn it's here. Besides, an artist should always be paid for their work, no matter what it is. Thank you. I won't forget this. As for you, I would like you to have this. Take that as payment for finding someone who could fill in the last slot. So, yeah, we get 10,000 Pokédollars. That's not too bad, even though we're kind of loaded as is. Anyways, I think this is actually a pretty good place to stop for now. So we finished the Help Center request, and we got back on track with the story. We also took care of a few other side quests, and things are looking pretty good. So thank you all for watching. Hope it helps, hope you enjoy, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.